Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Issue 58 of the Build Your Own Optimus Prime Transformers Fan Home subscription. This has been an incredible build so far. As always, you get a magazine that gives you all sorts of details in regards to the movie, the cartoon, the toy line, the animation, the comics. Everything Transformers is included in this booklet. I really love all the retro toy photographs and descriptions. It's been eye-opening. At the end of every magazine, you've also got an instruction manual for the part that you've got in this particular issue. And as always, I'm going to speed this up slightly just so that it kind of moves a little bit faster and you're not kind of looking at me fiddling around with screws and stuff like that. The nice thing about the instruction manual is it gives you a visual guide as well as a written guide. So do make sure that you're reading that. The first couple of issues I kind of skimmed over it, and it definitely would have paid off to read it properly. It just shows you in case there's any kind of little intricate bits and stuff. Just make sure you're reading it. Don't skip over it. Make sure you're reading it. It's very easy to put together though. If you're a seasoned kind of model builder, then obviously you'll find this quite simple. It's still intricate enough that you're not going to get bored. But if you are completely new to building models, it's still very easy to do in that respect. The instructions are very good. They show you exactly how everything's supposed to fit, and it's really rewarding when you start seeing things come together. As you can see, this is the torso part, and we've got wires sticking out everywhere. We've just found out that it's got sound effects. Of course, we know that there's a load of lights on it as well, and now we're just kind of fleshing out that torso bit. So, prime example, trying to make this bit fit. Looking at the instructions, making sure that I've got it in the right place, that I'm lining all the right things up in the right places. Every issue, even though it doesn't feel that you get a lot, what's nice is you get sent 4 to 5 issues in one go with a subscription, and it gives you a nice kind of couple of hours of build time every month in kind of one sitting, which is much better in my opinion than picking them up one issue at a time. I think that would have been quite tedious and kind of left me a little bit wanting more. But to get sort of 4 or 5 issues every time and kind of build it as I go, it's quite rewarding. But it's really starting to flesh out. You can see here just how big this model is going to be. This is just the torso, not the arms, not the legs, not the head, just the torso. And you can see from the back there with all the screws and the holes and everything, we are not done yet. We are nowhere near finished. There's still quite a lot to go on. Some of it clips together, some of it screws together. Occasionally you get the odd bit that does require a little bit of super glue, but it's all simply put together with a screwdriver or clicking it together. So there's no need for kind of huge amount and vast amounts of tools or kind of tool knowledge or anything. You can literally do this with the screwdriver that they provide in issue 1, but you can really see it starting to come together. So some of the issues are a little bit kind of, you don't feel that you've done much, but then when you kind of revisit a part a little bit later on and you start fleshing it out, you go, okay, that's why that bit's there, and that's why I had to spend a whole issue setting this particular piece up. But yeah, common question that I quite often address in pretty much all of my videos is people have said, does it transform? No, it doesn't transform. It is a detailed, articulated model to go on your shelves. The level of detail and the layer of detail in this model is unreal. So the idea of it transforming is just, yeah, if you have it in hand, you'll see exactly what I mean. But there is too much detail here for it to transform, and I would much rather have the detail in a display piece than I would the ability to kind of take it out and transform it every now and again. The level of detail is absolutely second to none. Do go and check out my channel. I've done a full playlist of every single issue so you can kind of follow along the build with me, and I've done a couple of time lapses as well if you haven't got time to sit through every single issue. But there you go, that's this particular issue done. As I said, not a lot to add there, but you can really see it starting to come together.